Most business owners are overpaying for their PDF software and they don't even realize it. So today I'm gonna break down pdfFiller, a tool that is gonna allow you to edit, sign, send, convert, and manage documents all from one place for one price that actually makes sense for a small business. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this is the right move for you. Let's get into it. Now, before we dive into it, I have partnered with pdfFiller on this video. If you want to check them out, click that first link down below in the description. They are offering you a 30-day free trial so you could get in, test it, and make sure it's the right solution for you with no commitment. Now, what exactly is pdfFiller? Well, at its core, it is an all-in-one document platform, and it's built specifically if you are a solopreneur or a small and medium-sized business. It's gonna handle everything you're gonna ever need with a PDF. That means editing, signing, sending for signature, converting, storing, collaborating, merging, all of it in one place without needing to bounce between 3 or 4 different tools to get a single document out the door. And you're in good company. Over 60 million, yes, 60 million people have used pdfFiller. It has top ratings across multiple categories on G2, so whether you are in healthcare, legal, real estate, financial services, education, human resources, government, software, IT, honestly, anything, pdfFiller is a great solution. And we'll talk about it more in a bit, but it can handle all the compliance and workflows you have. Now, it runs entirely on the cloud, which means you can access your documents and get work done from any device, whether desktop, mobile, or a tablet, without having to install anything or worrying about files being stuck on one machine. Now, let's walk through some key features. Now, let's start with editing. The PDF editor is where most people start, and it's genuinely powerful. You can modify text inside the PDF, swap out names, update dates, change prices, edit contract language, the same way as if you were working with a Word document. Now, that's a big deal because a lot of PDF editors out there don't really allow you to do that. Maybe you could add text on top of it, but it doesn't allow you to make edits to the actual document. They're gonna allow you to work with the document itself. Now, beyond text, you could add in images, annotate, highlight, draw, you could black out sensitive information, and apply custom stamps. If you need to combine files, you can merge PDFs into a single package. And if you need to break one apart, you could also split a document into pieces for different recipients, rearrange pages however you want, or extract specific pages without touching the rest of the file. And once you start making a lot of edits to a document, the next thing you're gonna need is versions. So there are version comparisons built in, so you could look at 2 different versions of a document and see exactly what changed line by line without manually having to read through the whole thing. Now, if we stop there, we'd already be talking about a really powerful tool, but the next feature is gonna come in with AI and document creation. pdfFiller is AI-powered document creation. Now, every major brand has AI built into their tool, but this is AI-powered document creation built directly into the platform. That means you could describe what you want, the type of document, the fields you want, the purpose, and it can generate a professional document or smart form from scratch. That means no blank page to start from and no fighting with formatting. You just describe it and it will build. And if you'd rather start from a template, they also have a library, get this, of over 2 million pre-configured business forms. Think invoices, lease agreements, NDAs, HR onboarding, documents of any kind. You will probably find some type of template in their library. The extent of what's in there is legitimately impressive. One of the core things that I loved about the tool is the amount of templates you have access to just by using pdfFiller. And that means if you need a document for something your business does regularly, there's almost certainly a great starting point waiting for you inside the tool. Next up, let's talk about e-signatures. The e-signature functionality is legally binding, certificate-backed, and built for real business use. You could send a document out for signature and set a role-based signing order if you need multiple people to sign in a specific sequence. Think of a contract that needs to go to a client first, then your manager, then back to you. You could track the status of everything as well and get real-time notifications when someone signs. And most companies are paying for a separate software to do this, where you'll have this built into pdfFiller. Now, one specific feature worth calling out is the link to fill. You could turn any document into a shareable public web link and collect signatures or form data from anyone. And they do not need a pdfFiller account to do it. That is a huge benefit for client-facing workflows. Think of a new client intake form, a service agreement, a liability waiver. Instead of emailing a PDF attachment and hoping they figure out how to sign it and send it back to you, you send a link and they could fill it out right away in their browser. It's clean, it's simple, and there's no friction. And that means on your end, you get a legally backed document signed with just a link. Now, the premium plan also includes custom branding on your signing experience, so the whole thing looks on brand and professional rather than generic. All right, when it comes to documents and moving through a lot of documents, collaborating and all of that, we do need to talk about a few things. So your documents will all live in a centralized encrypted vault that is accessible from any device. You can organize everything with smart tags and folders, which is going to matter when you are managing a high volume of documents, signatures, and everything in between. You can share folders and documents with teammates directly inside the platform, leave comments, and collaborate without sending files back and forth over email. And for small teams trying to stay organized without having to invest in an enterprise-level document management system, this is going to cover a lot of ground. Now, when it comes to PDFs, people have a lot of unique use cases, and this is one that is going to be very valuable for a lot of people. Conversions and exports. This is one of those areas where having everything in one tool really pays off. If you need to turn a PDF into a Word document, done. If you need to turn it into Excel, done. If you need to turn a PDF to a PowerPoint, a JPEG, a PNG, done. And it also works the other way. So if you need to turn a Word document into a PDF, a PowerPoint into a PDF, you could do all of that. And that means you are not juggling separate tools, uploading files, going to some random website to upload and do a quick conversion. You could do it all right in the software. And when we talk about any powerful tool, we do need to talk about their integrations. pdfFiller is going to connect with the tools you already use. Think of Google Drive, Dropbox, and Google Workspace. So it will slide right into your existing workflow rather than you having to reorganize everything around a new tool. And when it does come to PDFs and e-signatures, one more thing that we do need to talk about is security, especially if you are in a regulated industry. Now, I'm going to show on my screen all the security standards that pdfFiller is compliant with, which includes GDPR compliance, HIPAA compliance, SOC 2, Type 2 certified, everything you need. That means every signed document comes with a verified audit trail and a digital certificate. Your data is stored on Amazon S3 servers with 256-bit encryption, and for anyone handling sensitive client data, think patient records, financial documents, or legal agreements. This is the level of security you need, and pdfFiller has it. All right, and let's quickly talk about support because they offer 24/7 live human support. This is not another chatbot or a help article. You get real people available around the clock. And depending on your plan, you get response times within minutes. That type of availability at this price point is genuinely rare in this industry. Now, we are going to talk about pricing, but before we do that, I do want to talk a little bit about the competition. Specifically Adobe Acrobat, because that's what a lot of people are already using or considering. Adobe is a powerful product. No one is going to dispute that. But Adobe Acrobat starts at about $30 a month for comparable features. They do have a plan that is at $22.99 a month with a simplified version. And something that always makes me wary of software is if they make it difficult to cancel. And if you look online on Reddit threads, YouTube videos, you'll see a lot of content from users saying it was so difficult to get out of their plan. And that's why on this channel, I review surprisingly delightful software that's not gonna pull a gimmick on you or confuse you later of how to get out of the subscription, something that's gonna integrate with your other tools, and something that is gonna respect your decision to sign up or sign out if you decide to. Now, something that blows me away, pdfFiller's premium plan, which includes editing, e-signatures, templates, legal forms, custom branding, 24/7 support, it's half the price. And if you decide it's not for you, the cancellation process isn't a puzzle that you need to figure out how to solve. And they have this that just blows me away. You get a 180-day refund policy. Not 14 days or 30 days, 180 days. I don't know any brand that offers that, and Adobe definitely doesn't offer that. Now, let's break down the plans clearly so you know exactly what you're getting. Now, when you start with the basic plan, it is either $20 month to month or $8 a month if you pay annually. And this is gonna get you a lot. You're gonna get the full PDF editor, text editing, drawing, highlighting, blackout, merging, rearranging pages, PDF to Word conversion, printing, saving, faxing, all of it for one low price. And that means if you need a reliable, capable PDF editor and you don't need e-signature workflows, Basic is a solid starting point and it is hard to argue with $8 a month. Next up is the Plus plan, which starts at $30 month to month or $12 a month if you pay annually. And in this plan, you're gonna get everything I just mentioned in Basic, plus reusable templates, fillable fields, document version, restore, smart tags and folders for organization, and a lot more. If you need password protection and you want fast support response times, plus the ability to host fillable forms online and access to all of it on iOS and Android apps, you could get all of that in this tier. I would say most people watching this video will get the most benefit from this plan, as the basic plan is specifically for just PDFs, with this plan being a little bit more broad but comprehensive for the small and medium-sized business. Next up is Premium, which you could get at an astounding $15 a month if you pay annually. Now, you get everything I've mentioned thus far, plus e-signature workflow and all the features I mentioned with that earlier in the video. Plus, you get custom branding, data collection via web forms, and you get access to over 85,000 legal forms through the US Legal Forms Library, and instant chat customer support. Look, for any business that's sending contracts, collecting signatures, or managing formal document workflows, Premium is where you want to be. And at $15 a month, this is still less than Adobe's most basic plan. So as you can see, if you sign up for the annual plan, you are gonna save 60 to 70% off of the price. And make sure to use that first link down below in the description to get a 30-day free trial when you sign up. Now, is this the right solution for you? If you are a solo business owner or a freelancer who sends contracts, invoices, or agreements on a regular basis, this is for you. You're gonna get a professional signing and editing workflow without paying enterprise prices for it. Also, if you're in real estate, you're already living in PDFs. Lease agreements, disclosure forms, purchase contracts, and pdfFiller has templates for all of it, plus the e-signature workflows to get them signed fast and keep deals moving. Now, if you are in healthcare or running a medical practice, the HIPAA compliance here isn't an add-on, it is built in. And you're not gonna be charged enterprise level pricing for it. You'll be able to have patient intake forms, authorization workflows, clinical documentation. You could handle all of it securely without stitching together a bunch of separate tools. If you are in the legal or financial services, the audit trail, digital certificates, and legally valid e-signatures are exactly what you need for client-facing documents, with compliance taken care of. So whether you are a solopreneur, a small and medium-sized business, or a college institution, and you deal with PDFs on a regular basis, whether it's quotes, proposals, client forms, contracts, tax documents, and you want one tool that will handle all of it for you, pdfFiller is an excellent option. And that's why companies like Apple, Netflix, ExxonMobil, and more trust pdfFiller as their go-to tool. Now, the bottom line is if you're editing, creating, signing, sending, converting, storing PDFs in any shape or form, you need one place to manage it all. pdfFiller is a great option. Don't forget to use that first link down below to start your free trial today. And if you are looking for more content like this, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.